Come take a look at a super fresh painted Grey Knights themed Imperial Titan.
Spiky bits.
What's up, hobby maniacs? Rob Baer with you again today, checking out a really cool piece of artwork. This is our hobby showcase of the week featuring Den of Imagination Studios. They are a commission-based studio out of Europe. Been around for many years. We've worked with them on a lot of different projects in the past, including they're actually the reason we have that sweet little Spiky Bits intro right there that you just saw. Now, this was painted up by them. I believe this is their level 4 with a couple of extra perks. You can see right there that sweet painted Draigo mural right there and a couple other little spots of freehand on here. But not only do they paint stuff, they also assemble it, put it together, magnetize it. There's all sorts of options. You can check it out over the site, of course, denimagination.com. Now, this particular piece here is from my Grey Knights army, which is really cool because obviously the book just came out. So while it doesn't have specific Grey Knights rules, it is pretty cool and themey to include in any Grey Knight army because let's face it, they're big elite models. So maybe you want to have an even bigger elite model. You got the Nemesis Dreadnought. Why not have one of these bad boys right above it and just kind of kicking it, doing its thug thizzle. Now, what I like about this, and by the way, the pricing starts, I think level 4 starts at like $250 US, and it goes up, kind of depending on what you want to do. Obviously, give them an email. There is a discount if you want to hit them up and say, hey, I saw your stuff over on Spiky. They'll give you an additional discount, I think, till the end of August 2017, I think. Just because we've been working together on a lot of things here. Now, this particular one is magnetized. We do have a magnetization tutorial here on the channel, but they did it one better. I mean, they went right up into the joints. Now, me personally, I was thinking, and I haven't done this on any of my tutorials, but I was thinking about putting a magnet right there so you can just twist it and all of the arms kind of swivel and do different things, and you can a lot easier pull this out, but it also gives it a cool little range of motion. Now, I haven't done that on mine. And obviously they didn't do that on theirs, but it's still got some pretty neat range of motion right there as well. But doing that whole G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip kind of thing might be cooler in the future. I got one more Night Titan I might tinker around with a little bit. But they've got all the options on here. They magnetized the front. Did a really great job. I can't see any of the mold lines or anything like that. And you can grab the super magma cannon, the red hot liquid magma cannon, and that too is magnetized. I use some telescoping tubes in my tutorial. They use straight magnets, which I can definitely appreciate right there, and you can see the carbon scoring and stuff. So lots of different options that they included into this. Of course, you got some dope freehand right there, little sword going into the book. You can kind of see, probably been staring at. I like the use of the color palette here. I gave them the colors, the rough reds to use to match my existing stuff right there. But overall, I think it's fantastic. They definitely did a lot of work. And there's some more magnetized pieces here. The missiles, Sky Hammer and Sky Spear and all that stuff, and they pulled a couple of those out. So I'm really digging the work they did on this. And of course, don't want that, you can flip it right out, and boom, you got the pew 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 super AA gun thingy mabobber right there. But like I said, very well detailed. This you can kind of see says Nemesis free-handed and a little scroll work. You got the Inquisition eye right there, because remember, the Grey Knights are the militant arm of the Ordo Malleus. And then over here you've got Draigo himself, a little sweet kind of mural, some piece of art. I think this was from a book online there. You can see it's incredibly detailed, very cool looking. Everything on the back is faded and shaded correctly. And then over here they did a little bit of freehand work on the tabard. We are the hammer right there, because of course the Grey Knights are the hammer of the Ordo Malleus. And then all of it comes apart. This is a super powerful magnet. You don't have to worry about your knight falling on, falling over, at least at the joint. Now, since I got that off, let's take a look at this cool base. This thing is pretty sweet. As you can see, the base is done wonderfully custom not sculpted, but custom built up from, looks like some cork or maybe some polystyrene, styrofoam rather type stuff. It's hard to tell right there. I got little branches, some tufts, some really cool looking snows all everywhere up in there. And just looking fresh. I mean, this is a really cool Titan. I can't wait to get this on the table with my Grey Knights. They even painted the portal up here, portcullis, whatever you want to call it, that you can look in and see the little pilot guy right there. And like I said, this starts level 4, I think they call it. Starts at around $250, which doesn't seem too bad, to be quite honest, to paint something like this, because as we all know, these are quite very, very large monstrosities to both put together and paint on. So if you're looking to get something like this, and of course they have all sorts of scales and you know, quotes for all different things, from monstrous creatures on to vehicles and such, over on their website. You can definitely check it out over at denofimagination.com. So that is it for our nice little hobby showcase, adding this bad boy to my ever-expanding Grey Knights army. I guess I gotta paint up a Valdor now that guy's officially been released separately and out on the market right there. So that's it for this one, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little hobby showcase on a very sweet custom painted Knights Titan, Grey Knight themed, of course, the hammer of the Ordo Malleus. And there he is in all his celestial glory. Check this thing out in the sweet lighting over here on the other side of the Cat Command Center. We've got this nice little photo booth set up. So we're gonna show you some of the different weapon options in the better lighting. And of course, set it to the 360 spin.